Morning, everyone. It's Tuesday morning, 8:17. I'm trying to get this done a little early because I still haven't done the silver and copper uh, video that I was going to do last night. And I will get to that first thing this morning, right after this. Okay, so Asia a little bit lower, Europe a little bit higher. At 7 o'clock, the Dow was up, the futures up 70, currently up about 40. Nasdaq was up 65, currently up 60. The S&P was up 15. It is now up 13. So everything's pretty much hanging in line. The big news obviously is still energy. And of course, former President Trump, uh, going before the court at some point today. So, um, you know what he's going to say. The important thing is, I'd really like to see what they indict him about. And that has been sealed, but will be unsealed. Okay, Jamie Dimon, his annual letter to shareholders, all 43 pages of it. And he is uh, negative on the banking crisis, says it's not over, but also says that the economy is pretty strong. Um, and he's concerned about the Chinese from the standpoint of that they have uh, rare earth metals that, thanks Hillary and Bill basically gave to China while he was in office, but also the basis for a lot of drugs and antibiotics, both, top end drugs and generics, and that's a problem. Also on TV today, uh, Barry Sternlicht, who agrees with Diamond on a bunch of things, would not be anywhere near the regional banks, would not own them, and also agrees with Diamond that we are coming into a recession that was partially forced by SVB and Credit Suisse. But Sternlicht expects it to be more extreme. He's more negative than Diamond in that area. Um, Chart on the screen is the oil. It's an inside day so far today, which doesn't really surprise me after yesterday's gap up. But again, yesterday's high was 81.69. Today's high so far is 81.41. But the magic number for me would be this high. Well, we're through that one. I'm sorry. This high, 82.48, 82.64, 82.66. So, in order to see this move up, and frankly, I really don't expect to see it move up much more, we would have to go through those highs. And then we're into some pretty massive supply from, 85 all the way up to 90. I don't see that happening straight away, but you never can tell. Okay, never trust someone with two first names. I'm referring to Adam Aaron, who only spells it with one A. Okay, you know, he wasn't going to sell any more stock. He wasn't going to sell any more stock. He wasn't going to sell any more stock. He sold $42 million worth of stock and has left just 2.3 million shares. They settled a suit yesterday, and it allows for the conversion. Remember when he said he wasn't going to issue any more shares? But they did that ape convertible, which now they're going to convert into shares. And it closed at 5:01 yesterday. traded down as low as 364 in late hours. It's bounced back ever so slightly to 386. So after being down $1.40, it's now going down $1.25. That's still 25%. Um, the chairman of Credit Suisse has issued an apology for what's gone on with their stock. That's interesting. So he's apologizing because the stock has acted so poorly. It's down from $77 to 88 cents. So nice time for an apology, down 99.88% on the name. Um, Virgin Orbit files for bankruptcy. The stock is 15 cents, down a nickel. Not nearly as bad as 99%. This is only 98%. And it's a fairly sharp, or has been a fairly sharp contrast. You know, the high on this stock was 1128, that Virgin Orbit, whereas Virgin Galactic, SPCE, had a high of 62.80 and is currently $3.83. So thanks, Branson. That's two companies. Orbit down 98%, Virgin Galactic down 94%. So um, I guess he's doing better with Galactic. I still don't understand why anyone would spend that kind of money in order to sort of go into the quote edge of space to be weightless for, you know, some short period of time. I don't know. When I fly and there's turbulence, I get weightless quickly. Comes right back, but what the hell? Okay, so NASDAQ now up 54. The Dow, let's see. Dow is still up. S&P is up 13. Dow is up 55. So there you have it. I will get to work on that other video. Well, let's just take a quick look at the futures in general. Grains down, wheat up. So corn, beans uh, down, wheat, winter wheat, spring wheat, and oats all higher. 8101 on the oil, as mentioned. Heating oil up almost 2 cents. Gasoline down a half percent. I had to run out and fill up my car when I saw the pre-open Sunday night. I think I paid $3.04. And when I drove past that same station yesterday, it was 3.20. So it converts pretty quickly, escalator up, stairs down. Gold up 80 cents, the silver up a dime, the copper down 2.5 cents, the softs, cotton up, coffee down, but coffee was up about $5 yesterday, so that's a nice little pullback. Lumber has not opened yet, but it was slightly higher. As I said, S&P's up about 13, NASDAQ up about 52, and the Dow up 51. The dollar is down, Bitcoin is slightly higher. Ethereum, on the other hand, is much higher on a percentage basis. Australian dollar, I only mention that because they are so heavily commodity oriented and they raised rates. So the Australian dollar is down about a third of a cent, so nothing overwhelming. And the bonds are down 19/32, so about 20/32, so about 5/8 of a point. All right, everyone, Have a good morning. We do have two bits of news out, economic news out, and they would be, let's see, let me just make sure I get this right. We have JOLTS, job openings. Prior was 10.82, and factory orders consensus is minus a half a percent. Prior was minus 1.6. Both of those come out at 10.